Hello, sir. I am here to explain all the contents in research. First, etymology. Research in Middle French, it means to go about seeking. Next. So now, what is research? Research is gathering of data, information, and facts for the advancement of knowledge. Also, collecting and analyzing information to increase our understanding of a topic or issue. The steps included: number one, pose a question, collect data, present answer. Webster defines the term research as a careful and systematic study and investigation in some field of knowledge. It is careful and systematic since a course of action may only be known by first defining the condition that needs corrective measures, followed by an analysis of its background and effects. The importance of research. First, a quest for knowledge and understanding, an interesting and perhaps useful experience, a way to broaden the frontiers of knowledge, a way to improve quality of human life, a course for qualification, a career, an essential process for commercial success, and last, an ego boost for you. The characteristics of researcher. First, intellectual curiosity, prudence, healthy criticism, and intellectual honesty. Meaning of intellectual curiosity. First, reflective thinking or inquiry, getting information as to novelty or unusualness, seeking questions, constant reading, using experiences, creativeness, and inventiveness, and last, testing hypothesis. Second is prudence, conducting the study at the right time, at the right place, wisely, economically, efficiently, and last, doing the right thing at a right time. Third, healthy criticism, doubtful as to veracity of the results, and last, truthfulness of the findings. 4. Intellectual honesty, honest in collecting or gathering data, arriving at honest results. These are the characteristics of research. First, empirical, logical, cyclical, analytical, replicability, and critical. Number one, the empirical, based on direct experience or observation. Number two, collection of data relies on practical experience without benefit of the scientific knowledge of theory. Number two, logical, based on valid procedures or principles done in orderly manner, drawing valid conclusions. Number three, cyclical, starts and ends with a problem. From conclusions and recommendations, many researchable problems pop up. Cycle is repeated but must follow definite format and style. Number four, analytical, applying analytical procedures in historical research, the past, descriptive research, the present, experimental research, the future, case study, past, present, and future. Number five, replicability. Research design or procedures are replicated. Comparison of similarities and differences. The more replications, the more valid conclusive results to arrive at. Number six, critical, careful and precise judgment. Establishing high level of confidence, 1% level of confidence, and 5% level of confidence. Types of research. Number one, pure research, applied research, and action research. Number one, the pure research, basic research or fundamental research, aims at discovering the basic truths or principles to add to a body of scientific knowledge. Number two, applied research, application of scientific knowledge to the solution of problem. Development of new system, procedure, device, or method. Problem is identified, a new system is applied. Number three, action research, decision-oriented research, application of the steps of a scientific method. Thus, the classification of research. Number one, library research, field research, laboratory research. Number one, library research. Conducted in the library sucks that answers are available in the library. Historical research, past primary or secondary resources are available in the library. Number two, the field research. Conducted in a natural setting, no changes in the environment, applicable to descriptive survey and experimental methods. Third, the laboratory research, conducted in artificial or controlled conditions, isolating the study in an operationalized area to test hypotheses, to control variance, and to discover the relations between the DV or IV. Third, the laboratory research, applicable to experimental, descriptive, and case study methods. The types of variables. Number one, independent variable, dependent variable, moderate variable, controlled variable, and intervening variable. Number one, the independent variable or IB. Stimulus variable determines relationship to an observed phenomenon. Independent variable is manipulated. Number two, the dependent variable or the DV. Response variable observed and measured to determine the effect of the IV. DV changes when the IV varies. Number three, moderate variable, secondary or special type independent variable to ascertain if it alters or modifies the relationship between the IV and DV. IV-A affects DVB, but factor C is suspected to modify the relationship between A and B, so C is the moderator variable. Number four, control variable. Variable controlled by the researcher. Effects can be neutralized by eliminating or removing. IVA affects DVV. The researcher may control the control variable because he cannot do many variables simultaneously. Number five, intervening variable. Variable that interferes the IV and DV. Effects can either strengthen or weaken the IV and DV. IVA affects DVB. Intervening factor F might have an effect on DV. These are the steps to scientific research. Number one, observation and formation of the topic, hypothesis, conceptual definition, operational definition, gathering of data, analysis of data, data interpretation, test, revising of hypothesis, and conclusion. The research design. Number one, historical method, descriptive method, experimental method, and case study method. Number one, the historical method. History deals with past events. Systematic critical inquiry of the whole truth of past events using critical method in the understanding and interpretation of facts, current issues, or problems. The uses of historical method. Number one, researchers searches the past for solutions to contemporary problems and needs. Number two, throws light on the present. Number three, gives people a sense of continuity of the past to the present. Number four, enables communities to grasp their relationship with the past to the current issues. And last, chronicles events of enduring worth upon people consciousness of unity and feeling of the importance of human achievement. Number two, the descriptive method. Present conditions. Purpose. To find new truth. Increase knowledge. New generalizations. New causal relationship. More accurate formulation of problem. Second, development of new instruments. Number one, tests, questionnaires, interview, observation schedules, checklists, scorecards, and rating scales. Also, the types of descriptive research. Descriptive survey, descriptive normative, descriptive status, descriptive analysis, descriptive classification, descriptive evaluative, descriptive comparative, correlational surveys, and longitudinal surveys. Descriptive survey. Survey, gathering of data regarding present conditions to prove the value of facts, to focus attention on important things, questionnaires as gathering instrument, psychological and social aspects of research, facts and influences. Descriptive normative. Normative. Ascertain the normal or typical condition. Comparing results of local tests with a national norm. Descriptive status. Answers questions to the real facts relating to the existing conditions. Determines the prevailing conditions in a group of cases chosen for study. Stresses current conditions with an implication of the idea that things will change. Descriptive analysis. This determines and describes the nature of a thing by separating it into its parts. Determines the kind, quantity, proportions of parts that form a whole. Determines the composition, structure, substructure that occur as units within the larger structure. Descriptive classification. Natural sciences. Specimens collective as classified from phylum to species. Descriptive evaluative. Appraises the worthiness of the current study. Uses questionnaire to evaluate. Descriptive comparative. Considers two entities not manipulated and establishes a formal procedure for gathering criteria, data, as basis to compare and conclude which of the two is better. Correlative survey determines the relationship of two variables, the x and y, whether their relationship is perfect, very high, high, marked, slight, or negligible. Perfect position correlation with a value of 1.0 is seldom happen. Perfect negative correlation with a value of negative 1.0 is also rarely happen. Longitudinal surveys involves much time allotted for investigation of the same subjects or at two or more points in time. Number three, experimental method. Problem-solving approach describes what will happen when certain variables are controlled or manipulated. Natural sciences with limitations on fields of education, psychology, and sociology. expected to reveal cause and effect relationship. The types of experimental method. Number 1, single group design, parallel group design, counterbalance design, pre-test, post-test group design, and complete randomized design. Number 1, the single group design involves a single treatment with two or more levels, mean and analysis or variance, or ANOVA are statistical tools to be used. Mean determines the acceptability or effectiveness of a particular product. Last, ANOVA determines the significant difference on the quality attributes of the product. Number 2, the parallel group design. Two or more groups are used simultaneously with only one single variable, or the control group is manipulated or changed. Experimental group is varied. Last, parallel group serves as the control for the comparative purposes. Number 3, counterbalance design. Quasi-experimental design, rotation design, involves an exchange of two or more treatments taken by the subjects during the experiment. Last, Latin square. Each variable in a form of square occurs once in a row or column. Number 4, the pre-test, post-test group design involves the experimental group and the control group carefully selected through randomization procedures. And pre-test is given to both groups at the beginning of the semester and post-test at the end of the semester, but the control group is isolated from all experimental influences. Number 5, complete randomized design. A group of test plants or animals is studied only once, by subsequent treatment is applied to determine the cause of change. No control group, but the subjects will undergo randomization procedures. Number 4, the case study method. A problem-solving technique that the study is described from the past, present, and future. Categorized under descriptive, however, it is more distinct if this technique is placed in another method which is independent with the other. An intensive investigation of a particular individual, institution, community, etc., considered as a unit which includes the development, adjustment, remedial or corrective procedures that follow diagnosis of the causes of maladjustment or favorable development. The cycle of case study method. Number 1, recognition and determination of the status of the phenomenon to be investigated. Number 2, collection of data relative to the factors or circumstances associated with a given phenomenon. Number 3, diagnosis or identification of causal factors as a basis for remedial or development treatment. 4, application of remedial or adjustment measures. And last, subsequent follow-up to determine the effectiveness of the corrective or development measures applied. Okay, that's all. Thank you.